Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves. And sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we had Anissah join us for a healing session. She wanted to focus on her career stuff and the stuck movement there, but everything in her life anchored back to a traumatic family event from about 1.5 years ago. So we walked her through getting that emotional blister cared for with help from Babs. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's their fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hey. All right.
I think I'm connected to her. I feel like anxiety, nervousness, shakes. It feels not fun. That's really hard to disconnect. My whole body is hot. She might even freak out and not know how to do things.
Thinking about the arrow, the down arrow. Hello?
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 Hi.
Hey.
All right.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really uncomfortable. The anxiety, the nervousness, all of it. Are you okay?
I have been a little anxious and nervous, but other than that.
Really? You don't
A
say.
little bit.
My whole body's red. I'm talking like for the past couple of hours, nervous.
I didn't want to leave my office today, and I really didn't. I was like, I am disgusting.
I wrote on the billboard thing on my TikTok that I was sad about something. Like, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good. Girl, what is up?
It's hard to like pinpoint like one specific thing. But I think the most like pressing thing that's been coming up lately is again with the job. I made some changes to go to a different office that offered a little bit more stability, and originally what felt a little bit less like grossness with interacting with people. And it started off good, but then now there's like this other kind of stress involved in it where it's like I'm still kind of like,
Hey, I can't hear anything. There's people yelling in my house, and people in my house don't yell. So I'm like not connected at all. Hold on.
It seems very like, are you even where you want to be in a job? Like, do you know what you want? Or are you just like, well, I want something different?
I thought I was going somewhere that would offer me a way to like have my own thing, but in like a safer route. And it's not exactly panning out to be like that.
Did the chaos stop, Kat?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I literally, like, my kids are having fun, and that's great, but I thought I heard Ben yelling. And,
Okay.
like, and he doesn't yell. Never. It's like, ever. So I don't know. And I don't know what that has to do with this, but it is pulling, it's distracting as all get out.
So what I got with Anissah, I was like, is this even where you want to be? Like, is this even, because it seems like no.
No, it's not where I want to be.
I don't even think you want to be in this sector.
I mean, ideally, no. It's not like my dream job, but it felt like the fastest thing that I could find to have like independence, which it was not.
And you work from home?
No, she doesn't right
not
now.
currently.
but it's more like an office space full of a lot of different, like, kind of like not cubicles per se, but like a call space, like a free call, well, not a free call center, but like a shared space where they all make individual calls.
Okay.
Yes. I'm emailing him. I don't know if he's going to get it, though. Everybody seems fine down there, but that was scary.
Oh, are you wanting to, like, completely dismantle all of this shit? Like, it seems like you don't even want to be in this field anymore. You don't want to be in this sector. You don't even want to be in this. It's very, like, I want to be where the people are. I want to go.
Okay, so I start thinking about, like, with you, like back when you first started going, you know, working with us or like interacting with us or whatever, and you very much wanted to get out of the job that you were in, right? So you had to do, you know, some healings and self-worth stuff and like find yourself, and then you got out. Okay, then you got put in a situation, you liked it, and you were so excited you were out of that one, and then you were ready to leave that one, but it took a while. But that one gave you the like work from home aspect that you liked or whatever. But then now you needed to leave that. Everything, it seems like layers are being peeled away of finding out who and what you are, but it doesn't have to go in layers like this. It doesn't have to go it doesn't have to be so elongated. It doesn't have to go year by year by year kind of thing. Like there's so much other stuff that you've healed. And I hope that you see that because of the other situations that have happened in your life, and how you were able to handle it and process it.
Right. Yeah.
But now I want to know, like, if you can see that, and I know Kate's looking right into something, but if you can see that, why is this sector, like, why is this area stuck?
Why aren't you just going for it?
I think that's the part that I'm trying to still figure out. I know that there's some fear involved, and it makes me emotional.
There's also, like, blame. Like, because it exploded outwards, and usually when it explodes outwards like that, it's usually like, yeah, and if you didn't do this way, then this wouldn't have happened this way.
And it could be both parties. It could be coming both ways. That's what she said. It could be your fault and the partner's fault and the dad's fault. Everything's exploded outward. Everything is. And everybody's in a mess, and everybody's like, you're starting to freak out. You're starting to think about like holidays, and you're like, that was kind of your saving grace. It seems like it feels like you were like, well, at least when the holidays come, we'll be set. And it's not. And you guys have not recovered because you haven't dealt with the big thing that happened a year and a half ago.
Okay. So that makes sense.
And you guys are kind of like, one of the things that's so interesting about watching, you know, I watch these shows or these sitcoms or these like long shows with Ben, and we watched One Tree Hill for the first time, and all of these characters, it was so interesting because they, you know, of course, when they get mad, they find something to blame. They find someone to blame. And then miraculously, they like their character arches and curves and everything's fine, which it can't be because none of them are actually healing.
All they did is find a way to repress it better.
Right. And then it comes out years later in a different episode. That's what's happening. There was not complete and total, like, you guys as a family unit were on a healing arc, and then that event happened and everything blistered, bubbled, and now it's like, it's popping.
That makes sense, because it really hasn't like fully recovered from it at all. Like, it really hasn't.
And
because you guys don't want it to be better than it was without her. There is something that you're holding on to because you're like, even if you could, you know, recover, none of you want to because you would feel guilty about it.
Which is really odd because she's never left. She's still there.
She's still there.
And so it's just kind of like, why aren't we keeping climbing? Because she did.
I'm just letting listeners and stuff know, privacy a little bit, but this person's mom died a year and a half ago. And they lived as a big family unit. And that is what I'm referencing. I don't want to put too much of their personal stuff out there. But that's what I'm like. That's the blister, the bubble. What were you saying, Kate?
I don't remember, but if you keep going up and up, that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. And so it's like nothing's changed except the physical part.
She literally, as you know, you live with her, know more than I do, had medical issues. And yeah, she healed a bunch of it. She healed enough to where she could actually go into the hospital more, and hug everybody and, you know, be a part of it. She was very active and mobile, even when she was having a shitty fucking day, a shitty fucking week and month. And I get that she was the glue or the rock, but you should all be individual glues and rocks.
Yeah.
Can you remove the guilt and shame of continuing to heal after she's gone?
If it's in the highest good, please remove all guilt and shame connected to this.
Let's go into the
she's gone.
family refueling station after this.
There's a lot of timelines that are left open. There's a lot of feet in the door. There's a lot of blistering bubbles here. There's a lot of you're probably used to it by now, but there's a pause energy. Yes. Everything feels like a pregnant pause, like you're in between worlds. But you don't have a destination. You don't have anything on the other side of it. So this in between worlds pregnant pause is festering.
Is there, this might be a bleed over too, but it's very like for when she comes back. For when she comes back. And this might be a bleed over, but it's very that. It's like we're just saving this for when she comes back. Who? I don't know who this is, and I'm not sure what they're talking about, because all you have to do is talk to her.
So there's two things that brings up. There's still some clothes and stuff of hers that we haven't fully donated yet, and we've kept it in case if anyone wanted to take something from the box.
If they haven't by now, they do not.
Yep.
So it was about 10 years that I kept my father's clothes. My family members kept saying they were going to sew them into a blanket. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I threw them all away. Every single one of them away.
It was a huge rebirthing.
Yeah.
Ask her if she wants you to hold on to her clothes.
Do you want me to hold on to the stuff? Nah.
She seems more confused than anything.
Yeah, like maybe some of her purses, maybe, because but I think it's more me than her, really. It's more me than her.
Yeah, she's very.
I mean, you go out. Are you going to use them?
I have been. Like there's some
that
of
makes
her purses,
total fucking sense. Right before this guided adventure, sorry, that's where I'm used to talking you in. Right before this live, I went downstairs to grab I want to go through this closet that's downstairs. It's like the dress up closet or whatever, but it's also where Christmas stuff is and just all the things. And I have a box of like dishes that are like my grandmother's or something, or my grandfather's. And it's like German mugs and like Asian, like, boxes and stuff. It's a bunch of stuff like that. And I literally pulled it down off the shelf and looked at it. And I'm like, why do I have any of this stuff? And then I was like, I can't deal with this right now. I have to put it back up because I got to go do this live. Like literally right before this, because I was changing the laundry.
Oh my gosh.
So
you get that stuff out and you look at it, huh? And you're like, I should sort through it, or I should do something with this, and then you put it right back.
There's a few of them, yeah, because it's too overwhelming at the time to do it.
But it's not on account of her, though, because she was really clear. What is it?
No, it is not.
What is it trying to, like, what are you trying to rejuvenate? Because it would be for you.
I think when it's mostly like, I don't want to part with anything until I know everyone's had a chance to, like, get whatever they want.
Then you need to send out an email with some pictures in it and just be like, I need to move forward.
Yeah.
Would anybody like, I want these pieces to go to people I love, that love her. They don't have to come by and look at it. You don't have to set up a date. Take pictures of it.
The least they have to do, the better it will be.
You can even say, I will drop this off. But there's some people, even if they said they wanted it, you don't want to give it to them. Because they're not going to take good care of it. When Kate gets rid of something, no matter how difficult it is or the process, once she gets rid of it, it's fucking gone. She does not think of who it's going to. That was something I had to deal with when I was younger, is I didn't want to give my favorite things to people who weren't going to appreciate them. But, like, then don't give it away. But then what are you going to do with it? It doesn't mean you have to give it away. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just like whenever it changes hands, you need to let go. You can't change hands and keep on holding with your hand to the thing. Okay. You let go, because it's like, are you giving it away or not?
Right.
I want to know, would it make sense if this, like, you want to talk about your career or your job or whatever, you get on here and I start raising my voice. This is me, of course, yelling, by the way. Raising my voice at you, telling you that you need to do something about this or whatever, and that it's blistering or whatever. Is that not her pushing me to fucking yell at you?
Her, as if she would, I mean...
If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. I know she doesn't, like, yell, but, like, do you think that she thinks that maybe we're the only ones that you might listen to about this?
Probably.
I'm not trying to manipulate her voice. No, I know. You know that.
I know.
Just because I've known her, met her, or hugged her doesn't mean that I have any right to, like, speak for her. But genuine. I don't get very loud like this very often.
Yeah, no, she was a very boisterous person. No, that it makes sense. As we're talking about it, it is helping to unravel this, whatever this is. And I am feeling lighter about it, and it is feeling easier to let the things go.
Anissah, she doesn't give a fuck about her belongings.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly.
I think, well, yeah, but I think you know that. Did she give a fuck about them in the physical? When she was here in the physical?
What she did when she was in the physical, because she would hold on to a lot of stuff.
For
like my mom
who?
Would have
for everyone else?
I honestly don't know.
Because someone might want it someday?
She would hold on to things because, like, for example, like, we had boxes of her clothes that she was like, well, one day I might fit back into them. And it took a long time to convince her to, like, let some of the stuff go.
Okay, so there was a conversation I had with Kate when she was like, she's like, well, I might want to wear this dress again. And I was like, let's break it down. Wherever we go, you live in Florida now. Basically, we're your family. You're not with those people anymore. When we go out, it doesn't matter if it's a $100 meal ticket or a $20 meal ticket. We wear the same fucking clothes. Kate wears shorts or pants, a hoodie, and a t-shirt, and flip-flops. And I'm right beside her. You've seen us go out to eat, Anissah. Yes. We wear the same shit all the time. We do not dress up. And I said, Kate, now on that rare occasion that you might want to dress up, wouldn't you want to buy yourself a fucking dress or an outfit? Which she has now, twice.
Guess what I did?
And that was 2, maybe 3 years ago that we cleaned out that closet. 2 times she's bought new clothes for a wedding. Because she would have anyway. She wouldn't have fucking worn that stuff.
Right.
Doesn't even
down
look
to
like
the
me.
Shoes.
Yep.
No.
Doesn't even look like me.
Okay, so let's pull back a little bit. Anissah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
let's say you died. What do you want your family to do with your shit? And I'm not talking about what you think or what's the right thing to do or right thing to say. What would you want done with your stuff?
I wouldn't want them to hold on to anything.
You want them to throw it all the fuck away.
Yeah. Like,
that's
keep
what
the things that really matter to you. And
you don't even want other people to have your stuff.
Anissah, you and her are like 90% similar. 90% the same. I don't know if you like know this.
I've denied it my whole life. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Okay, so when Kate asked you, was she holding it on in case someone wanted it? The answer was not yes. The answer was in case she fit in it someday. Guess what? She ain't ever fitting it in someday, so it can go.
This is true.
You think someone's going to come around a decade later and be like, where's that purse that she wore on that Wednesday, on that whatever? And if they fucking did, bro, that was years ago.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I've had people ask me about stuff and I've said, yeah, throw it away. And they have tried to say things that have been like, yep. And I just stare at them and say yes.
Because where were they?
Yeah.
Where were they to go through that stuff? Where were they to take the burden on? Oh my God, we were going to make a quilt out of that. Really? You were? Because you could have and you didn't.
Crazy. Right. Man, where did that really large pipe wrench go? Used it in my aircraft mechanics. What were you going to use it for? Weird. You need a 3-foot long pipe wrench? Damn.
Now, if it's stuff that was left to her, like her dad left her things,
right?
Or it was her dad's stuff and she was not able to go through it and someone decided to throw it away. Fuck those fucking people. Because she didn't have a chance. Which that has happened. They just threw stuff away.
But that's not what's happening here with you, Anissah.
No, I know it's not.
They had every opportunity.
Yeah, and I did give stuff to the people that really wanted stuff too. So
and they already picked it over.
Yeah.
Can you pull soul fragments out of this stuff? Actually, hey Babs, can you please come down here and grab all your soul fragments and pull all your soul fragments back from all of your belongings that you want to throw away, not the ones that they have stuck. Like untangle the ones. She's like right in front of me, but I can't see her, you know that. But like instead of, I thought I was going to be looking up, but I'm looking right over here. Pull the soul fragments out from your belongings, unlock them, detangle them, clean them, wrap them in love, light, forgiveness, and divine justice, return them to the rightful owners.
She's picking stuff out, Anissah, that she thinks that you would like. And she's like, well, I mean, I guess that one, there's some black in it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing.
You would never wear it.
There's nothing that she's like, oh my God, absolutely yes. Yes.
Babs, pull your soul fragments out of all of it, please. And it'll be clean. And that way, if Anissah wants to hold on to it and it's genuine supposed to, then she will, without that heaviness. Sorry, I was trying to like avoid saying names. My bad.
It's okay.
Nothing's really jumping out of like, yes, absolutely.
You were supposed to marry me, or you were supposed to marry, Cat? Because I don't know who you are. I don't know that name.
She is picking out songs.
We have a Spotify from like all of her favorite stuff.
I think, okay, like, I mean, obviously you're going to check this out for yourself, but it's like, I think she'd rather that. I think she'd rather party with you and your physical, just as she is now.
You know what? You can actually talk to her. I know you do, but I mean, like, with her in the room, be like, all right, Mom, we really got to go through this shit. Like, literally, when's the last time you wore this, Mom? When are you going to wear it again? Ha ha ha, never, you're dead. Because she's funny.
I know she is.
My dad caught my fucking foot in his grave because he hated when I was barefoot. And that motherfucker, as I was stepping off his grave for the last time that I went over there, he was like, "Hi, I got you, bitch." I was like, this motherfucker.
She would do something like that, too.
Yeah.
Right.
She still be doing shit like that, Anissah.
I know she is.
Dude, you know those TikTok trends where it's like, if I go, I don't know, it's been a long time, but like, if I was to die, if I was to go missing or whatever, none of you bitches better say that I, like, was the nicest person, loved everybody, blah, 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 blah. Like,
I'm making up shit.
The stuffiness of all of it being held is too much. It's keeping all of you stuck. And it's not just keeping all of you stuck. Life is still going on while you're stuck. And so things are piling on top. Not just physical stuff, energetic stuff, money stuff, relationship stuff.
Oh, do you need to, like, have a eulogy talk of, like, Mom, you're a little bit of a bitch, and I wish I would have said that at your eulogy, blah, blah. I said at my dad's eulogy that he was like a jealous boyfriend, because he was. Whenever my stepfather died, he was like, why are you going over there so much? You never visit me like that. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And I said that.
Oh, Lord.
So I don't know if this is like a, like, remember how you did this and this and this? Remember how you did this and this and this? Like Kat was saying. Like, none of you bitches better say I was the nicest person ever. I think
Like,
that's needed.
We know that she was nice. We know that she was funny. We know that she was happy. We know that she loved people. We know she gave great hugs. We know that she was reliable and dependable. And we also know sometimes she's a miserable bitch.
Yeah, she was a sassy bitch.
And sometimes she was in a lot of fucking pain.
Yeah, she was.
And sometimes, but it doesn't have to be such a fucking Hallmark card.
Oh, do the Hallmark healings to this, because it goes both ways. Like, it's not just a ring of fucking love.
No. Do the Hallmark.
Sorry, Summer.
It's also a storybook thing.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Summer.
It's really shitty. And
Go ahead, say it.
No, just like, it's hard because when people come on here and something like horrible happens, it's like I don't want to just be cold and be like, okay, but we're working with someone else, because that's not what this is.
This can help you too, Summer.
Right.
What we're saying here.
I'm like trying to figure out, but it might be uncomfortable to listen to.
Because it just happened. It's really fresh. People kept telling me that I would definitely want to go see his body. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I just have a feeling that, like, anything we say is going to hurt a little bit, Summer.
Or it might be too numb.
She likes to sing.
Yes.
She keeps shooting me that of, like, this is what I want. Give me the song.
The song that is playing in my head is Sugar on My Tongue. And I know that would be a fun TikTok, because she had TikTok. She was a TikTok girly.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that she would listen to that song if it was around, when she was around, because even though people try to do thirst traps to it, it's really funny to watch because it, like, glitches and they do the same movement over. I know she would go into that sound and watch those videos.
Yeah, she would.
So she knows it because she sent me that song. You got that too, Sapphire's Moon?
I also see her with really fucking long nails. Like, if she didn't go in the hospital, then she would have fucking had like batty nails for sure. I can definitely see her going.
She did. Oh yeah.
Okay, this is moving a lot. Turn it over. Like turn the rock over.
Let's turn this over, guys.
The AI prompt that it gave me, because now when you host, it's like you can turn on the AI prompt for it. And its suggestion for this live is decluttering and letting go. Share your experiences.
Oh. Whoa.
And it was funny.
You're so intuitive,
last week
AI.
before, I was decluttering my closet, but I haven't decluttered her closet yet.
Well, yeah.
It's going to feel really good. But talk to her about it and say it. Be like, hey, Mom, I'm going to declutter your closet. And then
Speak
I feel
now,
like,
or forever hold your fucking peace.
I feel like,
but it's going to get the ball rolling.
Time like that.
It's probably going to be like a fuck, finally.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get it going.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Mom, I'm going to clean out your purse. All right, now it's time for your makeup. Now it's time for your whatever. So.
Yeah.
It's affecting your career. It's affecting everything. It's affecting everything.
Because no matter where you go, it's going to like deaden. Just like what's been happening.
Yeah.
What did I know she knew she was gonna, like, I don't know if you let her even talk about it. What did she talk to you about when she passed away, what she wanted you to do?
We didn't talk about it.
Why the fuck did you not talk about it?
Because there was some kind of hope that maybe it wasn't going to be that.
Go back and talk about it then. Go back to the earliest point that you can talk about it, merge that version of you, exchange you information, and have that talk and then push it forward.
Okay.
Listen, we heal, right? We heal ourselves. We heal inside our family dynamic. We heal, right? In our house, in our family friend group. But I have a unique situation at my house, which is none of us live near family. I don't talk to my family anymore. None of my kids talk to their fathers. If I was to pass away, what would happen with my kids? One's 17, one's 12, one's 7. Where would they go? What would they need to do? What about all my stuff? Where are all my passwords to anything? What is it? Not in a morbid way, just in a, hey, I'm usually the one that takes care of everything. So if I'm fucking gone, how the fuck am I going to take care of everything? So let's take care of everything. Okay. You need to have that conversation of, if it happens, it doesn't mean lose hope. It doesn't mean keep healing. It just means logistically, what are we doing here?
And that releases any kind of weird shit that's in there that makes it bubble and blister.
Right.
And makes it to where you can't talk about it.
Yeah. Summer said information diffuses fear. That's what we always say. Clarity is like the answer to everything. Not just love, but clarity. What'd you say?
No, that it took me even before we got the diagnosis, like to a point where it just felt more nonchalant, like, hey, by the way, so you guys are, getting up in age, it's just like a general casual conversation. What would you like for me to do?
I have a question.
Sure.
And I know that because I went to her funeral, I know that, the location, the family there, the colors, the slide, all of that, like all of the things. Were they just stuff that she liked, that you knew that she liked? Was it a celebration of her, for family? Was it comfort for them? Was it because she threw big events and parties? Or was it what she wanted?
She was big, like she was the party person of the family for the longest time. Like anytime birthdays, showers, everything, like she was the party planner. I think that like color, like purple was her favorite color, so we honed in on that because it was, it felt connected to her. The music was the part that I put in because that felt very personal to me.
Yep.
And I wanted to share that.
Okay, why is it so emotional when you're talking about it? What's stuck? Because I know it seems like, you're talking about this emotional part in your life and there was a deep connection there. But when I start crying, when I talk about a past event, or if I start getting really verklempt or emotional after watching a character on a movie, like there's something stuck. What is it about the music that's stuck?
Memories comes up to mind.
If you heal and clean the memories, are you afraid you're going to forget her or dishonor her?
I think it's more the forgetting.
It enhances, though. Like, it makes it to where you can actually experience the memories instead of having them drag you down or hook onto you.
Do you remember back in 2020, like during the lockdown, and I was walking everybody through releasing and returning soul fragments, like a lot, I'd go live or whatever. And I would talk about like when you're in lockdown and you look at the picture of a beach on your wall and you go, God, I miss the beach. I wish I could go to the beach. That means there's soul fragments stuck in there. When you have an emotional connection like that and it pulls you down, there's soul fragments that are stuck in there. It's like having a foot in the past. It's stuck. When you release it, when you release the soul fragments, when you clear the stuffiness out of it, then it's like, oh yeah, the beach. I love the beach. I had that picture. That picture actually was when we went to Santa Monica and we, sat down and we looked at this and then we went into a store and we saw a picture that looked just fucking like the scenery. So we ended up buying, oh my God, that was a good day.
And it makes it to where you can go back. You can actually go back and experience it again.
It's not stuck in limerence? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not stuck in the in-between.
And then if you do go back again and you haven't healed and you haven't, done all that stuff, then it's going to be like, well, this was worse than before. This was better than before. This was it like compares it and it sucks your joy out anyway.
Got it.
It would always be a comparison. It's moving stuff.
Yeah, it's lifting. Also, you can always undo anything. I mean, I hope we wouldn't guide you towards doing anything that, whatever, but you can undo anything. Like, you don't have to lock any of this in.
No, I know. I mean, that's why I came on here, because I know that you guys are good for it. Even though it was scary.
Also, I wanted to ask you about like maintenance stuff, maintenance healings and stuff. Like whenever you heal these big things, what do you do in between?
What do you mean, Kate? Can you like speak on that more?
Do like most impactful when we're not around? Do you do what can I heal about this, or we're not involved?
And don't give us lip service.
No, I know. Sometimes I do, but it's sparingly.
Okay. That's why it builds up so badly and pops.
Yeah.
And there's no like smooth outs to it. So it's like when it does heal, it's very, very jagged and pinches and hurts. Not the healed part, the unhealed part, around the healed part.
So I'm definitely making a change to that. I was doing it at one point, like doing like the morning clean-offs and stuff like that, and I lost it, or just stopped doing it along the way.
Yeah. But
that, I mean, that happens, like, that's like, you know, if you go into depression or like you start getting whatever, the trash builds up.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I should really do the dishes, or I should really do there's drink cans around my room, or like whatever the case may be, whatever that looks like. That's what this is. You stop the daily energetic maintenance.
And then you eventually build furniture out of the trash and sit in it.
And then when you get sad, cover yourself with it. Like a blanket.
Like a blanket.
And
So
this isn't like an unhealed person or or something that other, like, we can all experience this. You get to a point where when you heal daily and you heal that much, like, we can tell when we start feeling that anxiety and that heaviness and that sadness and that depression, we know it's not ours.
Because
and then we're able
that
to
feeling anymore.
Right. But we have shit. When Kate and I were first friends, she disappeared for maybe 4 months.
A month. Twice.
It felt like
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It felt like, and I was so like, what the fuck am I gonna do? It was so bad, and she couldn't even text me to say she's not doing good.
I tried.
Thank
it was
you.
so bad that I communicated via my mind. I was like, "Oh my God, please help! Oh my God,
I was
please
sending
help."
those like randomly, because I didn't want to disrespect. I was sending like emo like relationship songs maybe once every couple of weeks or something, just to let her know I was still there. What's the one that's like, don't need to talk? I think it's Where Are You? No, it's not. Yes.
Is it Where Are You?
Yeah, don't waste your time on me. I'm already a voice inside your mind. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Miss you.
I was like, yes.
Yes. But it happens when it's like, it's so built up that you're like, oh my fucking God, and it topples over you. It tramples you, and then you're like moving inside of a casing, inside of concrete casing.
You can't, you're stuck. And then you are trying to move in this concrete casing by doing the career, by doing the mom thing. You're like, oh, I can't shut down. And inside, you're shut the fuck down.
Right.
You have been, and it's been building. Okay, so go back before you shut down.
So you copy and paste everything that we've done for this.
Yep. Let's go to the earliest point of this before I shut down, and we can heal.
Even before doing any healing, do you feel how much lighter that is, Anissah?
Oh, absolutely.
Right, because it was before you shut down.
Yep.
You need to have a conversation with yourself and with her, and let you guys know that she's gonna die. And make preparations. And shit, even be like, just in case, let's go through your fucking closet. I don't even want to channel my parents right now. But anyway, my parents, my mom and my stepfather, they used to joke quite a bit that we're going to have a hell of a time when they die because they hold on to so much stuff. And it's like, you know that, actively holding on to the stuff, knowing that you're getting older and that you're sick and that you hate life. But you joke that we're going to have to go through a lot of stuff when you die. Your mom wasn't like that. That's not what she was doing.
No.
Actually, she didn't even have that much stuff.
I had a family member that I used to live with, and they like had some kind of falling out with their ex or whatever. And so I had to go through the entire house, giant 2,000 square foot house, all by myself. And it got so bad that once a week when trash would come, I would just throw away more things once a week. And it took about 6 months of that. So this preemptive thing that healing that I have for that, apply it to this conducive.
And also,
This conducive.
and also when I got my middle child out of their old room, and it was so exploded out in that room because they were worried about they had a lot of pressure about worrying about if their father was going to end his own life. Just so they exploded out everywhere and buried themselves literally in trash. And it took a few months to completely deep clean that room. So copy and paste the healings that I've done for that to this as well.
It's like all on the floorboards.
Oh, I poured peroxide because there was like trash that spilt. And so I poured peroxide into the floorboards in order to like get all of the trash gunk.
Apply it like underneath to the foundations. Activate the foundational healings to all this. And the foundational step-up healings to all this.
This all needs to be applied to the family refueling station as well.
Applies to the family refueling station. All of it.
Conducive. I don't know, does your family do the whitewashed buildings? The very clean lines, square, like everything rectangled off? You just don't seem like those type. Y'all seem more eclectic than that. In fact, I know y'all are because of the restaurants y'all go to. Bye! And your fashion sense and everything. Whitewashed rectangle windows? Are you fucking kidding me?
So what is that?
I don't even know where those came from.
Remove all magic and mirages from all this. It reminds me of the perfect family sparkle. And it's like you wouldn't even want the perfect family. That kind of shit disgusts you.
Yeah.
It's moving a lot. Also, can you like release all expectations of how much time it's going to take to get over or to move on?
Okay.
That are no longer in your highest good?
Expectations with time constraints on how long this is going to take to process.
Yeah, like snapped you out of it.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
The dust off feelings to all this.
Dust off feelings.
This is really heavy here. Do you need to like merge with this version of you and exchange you information?
Let me try. Search. Merge in, exchange me information.
Oh, activate all the burnout healings. Because that's what happens when you, do everything all at once.
Is your dad handling it better than you are?
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, that tells me yes.
I'm looking at him like living basically day-to-day life, and I'm like, is he suppressing stuff? Is it buried down? And it doesn't seem like it is. He just doesn't talk really about it. But it doesn't look like it looks like he did the grieving stuff, and it looks like he talks to her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's really in touch, though, with his
all of his ancestors, his team, all that stuff. He didn't used to. Well, he was a long time ago. For people listening, he was a long time ago. It got shut down. He reignited it again, and ever since he did, it looks like he still has a pretty good relationship with her.
Yeah,
it's like she never left with him,
which is kind of how she wants it to be with you guys. Just because, like, she kept the machine running. But it doesn't mean that she was the cog that kept the machine running. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Put the machine, actually collapse it. Collapse the machine.
Collapse the machine.
Because why? Y'all all keep it going. That's what the machine is y'all. So
it should be adaptable. This healing that I want you to apply, it's basically like so our friend group and my kids and our cats and everything, we have a schedule, okay? and like, we don't plan for a lot of stuff, but we have like just a core schedule of like this Friday, it's this person's week to pick the restaurant and to buy we do Home Chef right now, which is the delivery food service. And then it's on Wednesdays, the guys grill. And so we have like a little bit of a structure. And when things get thrown in there, like last week when my kid had this like walkthrough thing out of nowhere, this play, we were able to reschedule it. And we were still able to do like this live was supposed to be scheduled for dice and cards, but we were able to fit you in, you were able to fit us in, and we were able to do dice and cards on a different day. So the machine, like again, the machine's collapsed. Even if things get thrown in the cogs or a piece moves, it should easily pick itself back up and keep rolling and keep going.
Right.
And it hasn't.
No,
it's like she was gone, and it's like, when everybody stops the clock when someone dies?
Yeah.
Basically that.
Oh, merging with the clock. Exchange your information with the clock. Soul fragments, is all the soul fragments healing with it. Oh, now it's like fucking going off the rails, like going super fast. Okay, activate its divine grounding straps in all directions.
It's making my head move around like a bob.
Put it back to its balanced divine working order. Put its magnetizations back to its balanced divine working order. Its divine compass, its divine map, all of it.
Its gears, its cogs.
Lubrications.
It's
pathways.
6 7s.
6 7.
Even the 6 9.
Oh my god.
Pathways.
Even the 420.
Ooh. Yeah, it's very, don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. She's already here. So neutralize that song.
Let's neutralize that song.
There you go. Now it's like wrapping around. Huh? Oh, the other song?
Yeah, there was another song that like every time I heard it, I would bawl my eyes out with it.
So when that happens, it like wraps around and the energy goes where it needs to go.
There was a really intense event that happened with me recently, and it's not my story to tell, so I'm not going to tell it. But I was looking at the image of the person involved in it, like it came in my visual or whatever, and I started to cry, I started to break down. And I was like, but that person's fine, that person's okay. So if I'm getting emotional like this, like I understand that this event was very traumatic for them and for me. I get that, but like they're fine and they're okay. So what is this? And it was a timeline open where, that event could have still happened. When things get stuck, when they get snagged, when that's what makes it's not that healing makes you void of emotion, because that's not it at all. But if it's snagging on you and making you that emotional, then you can't enjoy it again, or you have guilt and shame about enjoying it, or whatever the case may be. I don't know why I needed to talk about this, because it seems like it's obvious. Can you do the heirloom healings to that song?
Sure. Let's do the heirloom healings to those songs.
Ow, made my back pop.
And then push all this forward, ripple it outwards, and secure it down.
Okay, since we talked about people dying that we don't want to die, if for some reason Kate died, I'm not saying for it to happen, I know that you guys would probably be like, are you okay? You'd check up on me. You'd see if I was okay. And then you'd be worried to talk about the things. I would be doing the guided adventures. I would be doing my sessions. I would probably have an emotional thing. Kate's my person to go to, so I don't know what I would do there exactly, but I would. But I would keep up. And then also, you best believe I would be in a live talking about, yeah, and that bitch would say blah, blah, blah in this moment. Do you know what I mean?
She'd be like, blah, blah, blah. And then she'd be like, that's what she said.
And I know it's easier to say that because we're not going through it. I totally fucking get that. And I don't mean that it wouldn't be traumatic and hard to get over. But I would know.
That's what that I would want me to do.
Yeah. That's what she'd want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, bitch, remember that, that sound that's like, you a witch, get up.
It's very that, Anissah.
And the funny thing is, like, I know she's here. Like, I feel her. Like, now I'm feeling a ton better. But it was like, it would bog me down.
Because it was stuck. It was stuck. And then if you can't find the thing that is stuck, again, more stuff just piles on top of it.
I'm surprised you don't randomly go to sleep throughout the day and don't realize it. Oh, well. Guess what?
Yeah, there'd be bouts of like me passing out like at 2:00, and I'm like, why am I so fucking tired? And it explains it.
Because of your piles. Yeah.
Being happy does not make you an asshole. Because she's still right there with you, partying, hanging out, laughing. And actually even more so because she's not in pain.
I know.
And it's not like a cheesy, like your loved one's always with you. She's right fucking there.
No, she is. I know she is. And it's like, I know this. And I get, like, there's got to be other people's stuff on me too with that too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's all their guilt and shame because they don't heal.
Yeah.
So activate your outer shieldings and inner shieldings to all that.
Exactly.
And also the care another way.
Mm.
And the care another way to all that.
Like, don't put your shit on me. I got a ship to run. Okay. Are you good to do close-ups, Kate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or do you want me to do closings?
I got it. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Spirit of Sana's skill is activate the close-up / sign-offs and closing statements to all this, the alignment healings to all this, the calibration healings to all this, the merging healings to all this, the timeline healings to all this, the timeline show-up healings to all this. Please close the book on all dead timelines and all dead versions of me. The burnout healings to all this, the blowout healings to all this, sensory overload healings to all this, the brain aneurysm healings to all this, the ripple healings to all this, and speed all this up. Please copy and paste all this to all forms and versions of me that need it throughout time, space in between, all dimensions and forms, up, down, left, right, side to side, front to back, conducive to what they each need, to the residual, to the thing down, flip and reverse, into all 4 quadrants. Speed this up, push this forward, whatever, secure this down. Please undo anything and everything that was done here that was not supposed to be done or is not done as good.
I'm pulling at my ear like crazy.
This religion feels very much like religion? Come here. It felt very much like a Catholic nun, come here.
It hurts. And I'm like, it's not Baz.
Okay. Can you activate all of the religion healings to all this? Conducive, Anissah?
Let's activate all the religion healings and just in case the other mother healings to all this. Conducive.
I just feel like people bless you a lot.
Or pray for you, like all that stuff.
Especially for her passing type shit.
Hey, there were a lot of you that are dealing with grief at this time. Just wanted to let you know that we do have, it actually was right around the time that the mother was passing. We have a whole month dedicated to what happens after death in our guided adventure subscription. And it's like 4-hour-long walkthroughs where we like what happens to us when we die, what happens on the other side, how do you build a communication and an open dialect and dialogue with loved ones that have passed over, all that kind of stuff. And it is very, very, very helpful. So just letting you know that it exists and it is there. And I know that's not what you thought you were going to talk about tonight, but I'm glad that you did.
No, it's what needed to be talked about. So I'm happy. Thank you, guys.
Don't be disconnect, y'all.
Thanks for hanging out.
I love y'all.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Bye, guys. Summer, sorry.
Book a dual session with Kate and Kat. Visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.